So this is my character tier list. Man, we're doing a different tier list. We're going to rate the Multiversus staff character picks from best to worst. Before we get into that, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get it. First up, Arya. I do not care for Game of Thrones. Yes, I know it's popular. I watched one episode, fell asleep 3 times. What I have picked Arya to be in Multiversus. And remember, this is my opinion. I know some of y'all Game of Thrones character lovers are gonna be mad, but I don't care. Bottom tier, I do not care about this chick being in the game. There's much better characters. I don't even know Jon Snow. Jon Snow was cooler. Look me in the eye. Banana Guard. See, we gotta have a talk about this one. We gotta have a talk about this one, boy. But I don't care. I do prefer Banana Guard more than I do Arya. You can fight me about it. You can write me about it. My comment section is here. But Banana Guard is a better character than Arya. It is what it is.
I said what I said, and I'm not changing on it. Okay.
Now, moving on to the bats. This is a no-brainer. Come on now, Batman belongs in bottom. You know I'm playing. Batman belongs in top tier. It's no way, it's no how there's a game where Warner Bros involved and Batman is not included. It's no way. All right? There's nobody can fight me about that argument. Batman deserves to be in this game. Maybe it would have been cooler. He got a bigger release versus being launch roster character. But either way, he deserves to be in the game. We know that. Black Adam. At first, I was like, oh, it's cool. Black Adam seems like it's gonna be a cool character. Then I thought about Superman. I hope he's not too much like Superman. And then, you know, I read more about him. I knew little bits and pieces about him. He's not the worst, but the movie, it kind of hurt my feelings. That movie was mid. The character is a really good character in the game, but I don't like him. I'm biased. I don't like him, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. I put him mid tier. He ain't the worst. He ain't highly sought after in my opinion. So you can stay your ass right there, Adam. So Bugs Bunny, another one. I love him. He's a funny character. He's S tier all the way. Now in Multiversus, he's annoying. Now I do definitely understand why Yosemite Sam, Elmer Fudd wants to kill him. He is definitely annoying, but it's no universe that Bugs Bunny being in a video game, especially when it comes to a fighting one, that he is not a top tier character pick. That's $1 billion franchise. Looney Tunes, come on, man. Finn. I don't know if you guys heard, as I said before, I got a bias with Adventure Time. You see Banana Guard, I will put him higher. I just not, but yeah, but Finn. I love Finn. I was so happy to see Finn in a video game, especially one as big as Multiversus. This was definitely a top tier pick for me. Now, the way he operates in the game and how Finn players like to play him, I wanna, but I ain't gonna say it. Now, Garnet, out of every character in Steven Universe, she is my favorite. I have now watched more than 2 episodes of Steven Universe, and I'm pretty sure most of you guys understand why Garnet is my favorite character from Steven Universe. I don't think I have to say too much, you know? So she's gonna be a top tier pick for me. It is what it is. Gizmo! Would I have picked Gizmo to be in the video game? Let's imagine my dog Tony. If they came to me and they said, Gizmo, let's get him in this game. You know what I would have said? Hell no. No lie. Get it? I don't want this furry in the game. But the execution Don't get me wrong, I did love Gremlins growing up. He is cool, and he does have a show on HBO Max. It's actually a dope watch. Y'all might want to check it out. But Gizmo is, I'll put him, he's definitely more hype than Black Adam for me. I'll put Gizmo mid-tier, man. It's more of a boomer thing, you know? But yeah. Harley, she over the years got her own identity. I think at this point, I think Harley overtook Joker when it comes in terms of how much people love her, bro. Like, Joker is up there, but I ain't gonna lie, like in the recent years, the Harley performances have been great. She's definitely a S tier pick for me. Harley, she's that motherfucker. You need it. Iron Giant. This one is gonna be controversial. He is one of the greatest giants in the world. There's no way you can disrespect the impact Iron Giant had on us. Like, if you watch Iron Giant, you get the feels. Y'all know Iron Giant is that jump. Would I have picked him for a platform fighting game? Maybe not. Execution. Oh, the bugs is terrible. But as who he is and what he stands for, and like that movie was so major, I'm sorry, he's gonna go in high tier. Iron Giant, like, bro, that I didn't know how many Iron Giants fans that it was out there until Multiversus came out. That jump went through the roof. Now Jake, come on, man. Who don't like Jake? Jake is a great character. I think between Finn and Jake, I think a lot more people like Jake more than they like Finn. It's crazy. He's the dog. He's cool as hell, and he got Riz. My boy deserves to be top tier. It's definitely a top tier pick for me. No questions asked. Jason, we already see by his release how hype it was to see his design. Man, Jason is definitely one of those picks I was like, I wouldn't even have thought about that. Like, they did that with this. This is definitely a top tier pick in my opinion. Like, Jason in a platform fighting game, and the execution was amazing. The MVS staff is goated. And even though I wouldn't have picked the characters, some of these characters, the execution was mwah. Like, you can't deny that team. Joker. Come on, man. I think people have been asking for Joker for the longest time. Although he left a sour taste in our mouth because of how he operates in the game. But Joker is definitely one of those characters we know what's going to be in Multiversus. I think it was really cool. LeBron James. See, this for me is another character I wouldn't have personally thought about to put in the game. This was a freaking high execution play on that Multiversus staff. I don't even know who even thought to bring that to them. Let's put LeBron James in Multiversus. This is top tier for me. Ain't no planet LeBron James ain't up there, boy. Marvin's cool, but would I have picked Marvin? Nah. I think I would have had Marvin in the back on the map just jumping around doing some crap. Especially, man, I can't stand playing against Marvin's, bro. He's cool and all. He was dope on like on some clothes. I don't know if I got any old heads in here who used to know about iceberg clothing, man. He used to be cool on that. But I'm sorry, you low tier Marvin, man. Morty. Rick and Morty is a great franchise, funny as hell. Would I have put Morty in a video game? Probably not. I think the execution is dope. He is really fun. He is not nowhere near mid as far as where it comes to characters. Them boys are like on season 7. That's a goated franchise. I think it's cool. And I don't think there's no way I can put him low tier. Reindog. I mean, there's no way I could have picked this character. This is somebody that they created on their own. As far as where he will go on the roster, I'll put him mid tier. Because Reindog garnered a lot of fans just for being in a video game. He doesn't even have dialogue like that. He just barks, man. And for them to got for them to actually have dedicated people who love Reindog is a big feat in itself. So there's no way I could disrespect Reindog. But Arya, Rick. See, now Rick, I could definitely have saw a great character in him. I would have thought about Rick, putting him in the game. Like, that would be one of those I like, hell yeah, we have to find a way to put Rick in the game. My boy gets busy, bro. Like, so for me, Rick is definitely a top tier character. Shaggy. Shaggy's pretty hard. Shaggy's goated, but I wouldn't have picked Shaggy out of the Scooby-Doo franchise. I don't think I would have. Now, the way they executed him was fire as hell. I would have went more so with Scooby on that situation, but the fact that they used the UI Shaggy stuff, it was really, really cool. In terms of fans, I think Shaggy's definitely up there. As far as a pick, I think he's cool. I have to put him up there between Morty and Shaggy. Like, he's a great, great character. Ooh, I'm gonna make some Steven Universe's fans pissed off. Y'all, if anybody knows me, I cannot stand Steven Universe. As much times as I tried to watch Steven Universe, it's like, I don't get it. It's just not for me. I tried as a kid. I tried as an adult. Steven Universe just sucks. You go right here. You go behind Arya. I think Arya is way cooler than Steven Universe. Steven Universe, just look at him, bro. Like, bro, get your... Now, Stripe. Stripe was, I'll probably put him right there next to Gizmo. I think the execution is definitely really cool. I like his gameplay. Stripe is one of the characters I put more time in than most of the rest of the cast in the launch version of Multiversus. So I think I'll put him in mid tier right next to Gizmo. I think I like Stripe better than I like Gizmo. He's reckless. If y'all know me, I like being reckless. Superman. Come on, man. I don't even have to talk about this. Superman being in a fighting game, especially finally a good game, because Superman has not been in that many good games except fighting games. So Superman being in this is a no-brainer. Come on, man. That's an S tier pick. Whatever. I got it. Taz. Taz is my favorite Looney Tunes character. Now, would I call him top tier? No. I look at the rest of the cast. I think those people at the top franchises and like hype were so much more than Taz. Like, it is what it is. But for me, Taz is definitely a high tier pick. I love Taz. I'm biased. I'm gonna be. This is my video. So you want to fight me? Hit me up in the comment section. You know what's up. Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry is literally my favorite cartoon franchise. As a kid, I watched hours, if not years and years of Tom and Jerry. I love Tom and Jerry. I can't stand the way they operate in the game because they cook, especially with that damn pad on that broken mouse. They got the character spot on. For me, Tom and Jerry is a top pick, man. Velma. Velma, for me, I did not expect Velma to be in Multiversus. This is one of those characters I would have not picked. I would not even have thought about this character. Execution was definitely spot on. It was amazing how they made her relevant and made me like her. So I would I'll put Velma in mid tier. She's cool. Now, would I date Velma? It's a whole nother question. Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman, for me, high tier. She could very much be top tier. I like the execution. I didn't care so much about Wonder Woman growing up. Now I do more because of like some of the series she ended up being in and stuff like that. But she's became cooler to me. As a kid, I thought she was just a woman with a damn shield. But once I learned more about her lore, definitely goated. Agent Smith. Agent Smith was cool as hell. Would I have went for Agent Smith? No, y'all already know what I was crying for and screaming about. I want Neo. I need Neo in Multiversus as soon as possible. I don't know how that may happen or will happen, but we need it. The fact that they got Matrix representation in Multiversus is definitely a great thing. And for me, it's definitely a high tier pick. It was one of those picks that came out of left field. And it was like, oh yeah, this is fire. Like Jason, but Jason top tier. Ain't no lie. Next, Samurai Jack. Y'all already know. There's no questions asked. Samurai Jack goes right here. This was my most wanted character in Multiversus, and I got it. I don't care about the rest of y'all fans. Samurai Jack is #1 to me, and they did it. Shout out to Tony. I can never talk bad about the MVS staff. We going up. Beetlejuice, cool movie, cool dude, design 100% dope. Would I have picked him? Probably not. I'll put Beetlejuice somewhere. I think I'll put him in the top mid-tier for me. So there you have it, people. This is my tier list, picking the worst to best pick characters in the Multiversus roster. But before we get out of here, please don't forget to like and subscribe. TDN signing out. Yo.